Erwin Saunders, a man just like you or me, but what may stand out about Erwin is his incredible claim that he can find fairies. Yes, fairies. Like you would find in children's stories and folklore. He claims to be so good at tracking them down that he has actually captured the little cryptids on camera. Multiple times actually. This has to be one of the bigger claims that any human has made, which in turn will make the average viewer ask one question. Could this possibly be real? Erwin Saunders studies what is claimed to be the ethereological nature that surrounds the British Isles. Erwin Saunders has garnered some really impressive views on his YouTube channel, which I would encourage each and every one of you to check out and see his videos in full. We are merely taking some of Erwin's most famous, or better yet, infamous clips and discussing them a bit. Let's dive in.
It's a couple of hours now I've been here. That's quite usual. I mean, I'm not discouraged by the fact this is taking a long time. I'm just slightly feel a bit more under pressure than usual because I'm filming it, but it always takes a while. Now the Morse know who I am, so they're not going to be freaked out when they see me. And what I've been doing is trying to make a noise which I've done previously, and it's this. That's what I'm doing is I'm hitting my tongue against the bottom of my mouth and making that sound, and I think it sounds a little bit like a drum beat, but it's really just for them to it's just a curious sound. It doesn't travel very well though, but if they're nearby it might be enough to just, I'm just keeping my eyes peeled on the perimeter up there, and there's also some rocks down there. So I just saw one just down there. It's very tempting to follow him, but that wouldn't do any good because he's a scout, and he wouldn't lead me back to camp. If I chased him, he'd just disappear down a crack and I wouldn't see him for the rest of the day, and he'd alert everybody else to stay underground. So but he was just down. It's going to take me a moment just to focus in. He went down there. Just focus it. I think I've got the right spot. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. He was just there. Ah, you see? That was a quick glimpse there. Ah. Okay. He's not there. Oh, sorry about that. He was doing. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's. There. Ah, well, at least we've got a shot of one. We'll just keep it up there.
On this first clip, we head with Erwin deep inside of the British Isles forest, where he knows of an area where these supposed fairies hang out. Now we're about to see why Erwin's video on this subject has gained millions and millions of views. Turning his back away from the large stone structure, you can see what appears to be a fairy-like creature emerging, stepping close to the edge of the stone structure to look down and study a potential threat from Erwin. Only in view for a few moments, the fairy then heads back into the structure. Now this is simply some incredible footage. Now do you think that this is real? There's just no chance, right? Well, the world is a strange place and we still know very little about the planet that we call home, but for now, let's continue.
Right, hello again. So I'm back here in the same woods with the Scalver tribe up in that direction. Trying to approach the shaman tree, but I don't want them to get upset with me, basically. I can't really camouflage myself, they'll see right through that. And if I just put on a disguise, they'd still be able to tell from the way that I'm walking, especially if I'm with Tom. So the solution that if you come in, that we've come up with, is this. Now, Tom calls this the TARDIS,
No.
And
I said it was the opposite of TARDIS.
Yeah, if you go back in, yeah, you stay, and then, right, and I'll just get the camera. Where are you going? No, you stay there, and I'm going to bring the camera up to the. Now, I was looking at some wildlife hides online, but this does the same job, and it's a lot cheaper, and it's a portable toilet. Right, new problem. Tom's got to. Well, he needs
No.
to. No, hold on. I was going to just say that you need to use this for its intended purpose. So he's not going to want me in there while that's going on. We've got to try and find somewhere for the light, because I'll have to hide while I get out of here, because we're in their territory bit. Look.
There.
Right, how long have we got?
I can hear you even without the walkie-talkie. Over.
Not Roger, I forgot this. Right, over. Can you see me though? Am I camouflaged enough?
I think so. Can I go now? Over.
He travels back into the dense forest and covers himself in a form of ghillie suit and tries his best to blend into the surroundings. His partner is inside of a tiny green tent-like structure filming the scene that unfolds. They contact each other via walkie-talkie, and before you know it, it's radio silence. Erwin begins waiting for the fairies to make themselves known. As luck would have it, something does appear to show up. Let's take a look.
So this isn't good. They've turned up at the worst time. The thing is, if he shuffles back over here, they'll see me. They're interested in him at the moment.
When's that over? When the foxes come, do you mean at night? Over.
Covered from sight, something does appear to come into frame. What appears to be the mythological creature known as a fairy comes into the scene. Eagerly, he begins to film the multiple cryptids. His partner is garnering all of the attention from these little creatures though. They begin to check out his structure, while Erwin was hoping that they might move closer to him. Erwin cuts his mic, leaving his partner to guess as to what he meant by when the foxes come. The party doesn't end there though. Look at what's about to be captured on tape. Some of the clearest footage of a supposed fairy that has ever been recorded was taken in the British Isles some 2 years ago. Now let's look at these videos analytically, shall we? Let's go back to the real world for a second. Either Erwin Saunders was able to capture some of the best known woodland fairy evidence ever captured on camera, or this is simply a hoax. Could something so small survive without actual human documentation? If they are real, how many of these little creatures still exist today? Could these clips really just be really well done CGI? Well, to answer bluntly, we don't know. But to err on the side of what's more likely possible, these videos were faked. Now, does me saying that make these videos fake? Absolutely not. Because what do I know? I'm just a normal human being, just like you, wondering what is truly happening over on the Erwin Saunders YouTube channel. In short, the videos are really fun and engaging to watch, whether they're real or not. So again, please stop by his channel if you feel like stepping into the realm of the mystical. Thanks for watching this video, and I appreciate your time. See you next time on the Horror Expo.